Okay, there we go. Now it's doing the thing. So if I refresh... Is it still not doing what I want it to? Oh no, there we are. Okay, okay. So everything's working. I hope. It says that the microphone's going off, so yeah. The camera seems to be working. So now I'm just going to go ahead and load the game. Burning through the never end. Okay, okay. Oh, wait, no, no, it wasn't a glitch. Okay. Check sound settings. Don't worry, the stream will be starting soon. I need to figure out why I can't hear anything. Oh, I know why.
We'll do a male. We can do a random age. You can do a child, a youth, which a child, so they have 10 years old. You can randomize all this as well. Like if I go to youth, that's 19. Go back to child, you can see this is 15 now, which is interesting because I've seen 15 come up as a youth as well. So it's very interesting. Old is 32 apparently.
Alright, so we're up. Alright. Everything looks like it's working. You can easily see the stream. So let's switch scenes. And this is a bit loud for me. I can't guarantee how loud it is for everybody else. I suppose I could listen to it myself really quick. I can't guarantee how loud it is for everybody else. Yes, it's too loud. We'll just lower this to about 0.8. Okay. Okay. I think that's okay. I can always make changes if someone comes in, and I can actively have someone tell me if it's too loud or not. But it sounds good for me. But I'm hard of hearing, so what might be good for me might not be good for someone else. So, welcome to stream. I am Tarano, the developer of Project Valkyrie, and today we're gonna play some Elin, which is my favorite game of this year, actually. Technically came out last year, but it came out late in December, I believe. So it's technically a game from this year, even though it didn't release this year. This is my favorite game. And my phone is still playing the stream, even though I told it to stop. Let's see. Okay, it finally stopped. Alright. So, this is Elin, and it's a roguelike. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create ourselves a character, and we're gonna have this character for a very long time. And my hair is scratching me. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna re-roll everything a couple of times. And let's see. No. That'll work. That'll work for now. I don't think there's any difference between the 1 and the 2 and that outfit. So the first thing we gotta do is figure out what kind of character we're playing. So I think I usually go for magic builds in these kind of games. So I think that for this one, I'm gonna try to go for probably more of a weapon focused build. Or actually, I've never done a bard in this game. I don't usually do melee weapons, and I don't usually do physical weapons without magic, and I don't usually go for bard because bard is incredibly difficult. But I think it'd be really funny. So let's just wait, hold on. Is there anything else that's going to? We'll play as a youth. That puts me. No, we'll play as an adult. We'll. If we're going with a bard, we should probably have something that sounds. Yes. And alright, so if we're going to be a bard and we're going to take all of the bard missions, that pretty much means that we're gonna have to automate almost everything, which is gonna take a long time. We can always pick up farming if food becomes difficult. I don't know many musicians by name. Who would be fun? Let's go with something like... No, we are not doing that. Brain. The brain wanted to do something, and then I looked at what I said, or what I was going to say. We are not going to use the first three letters of the alias, or the first three letters of our alias, and then the first two letters of the second word. But we can just call ourselves like Harold, but that's boring. We need a good name, a name that makes you remember the person. Oh, hello? Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna open up Spotify real quick. Alright, we're going with Nate. Because Nate wants to battle with the first person to show up on my Spotify. Let's see. What do we want to look like? I don't want to do anything that was modded in, just in case I have to adjust the mods. But I think it would be freaking funny to just look like Red throughout the entire game. Do we have any characters that don't look like they're angry? Not a lot. Not a lot of choice on characters that don't look angry. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that'll work. And, at this point, we're just gonna go all in, and, I'm gonna do the best to look like look as close to Nate as I can remember. Let's see. No. I think just generic anime hair will work. And I have no idea no clue what color his eyes are, so we're just gonna do our best with that one. Alright, if we're going to be the best bard in all of existence, we gotta get something that says, "Look at me." Wait. Yeah. So we get like the jacket, but no shirt, and and then we just put some pants and shoes on, and we just call it a day. Like putting on a shirt just too much work. All right. So I always go for something crazy. Did I turn it off again? Nope. Oh, okay. Alright. So, the Miku and the Nefu are fun to do, but they kind of railroad certain builds. I think, since I've never used one of the generic races before, Alea live peacefully in forests. The way make they drift to banditry, notorious and terrorist, cherish freedom, loathe constraints, and prioritize personal autonomy, gifted with dexterous hands, sharp senses, and high learning ability. Rocket race, once they built great cities of gold, now out, up. Wields vast knowledge of magic and magical weaponry. New Kingdom of Ciatea. Trace their lineage back to slaves who escaped from Yoldarna. Harboring deep-seated hatred toward the Empire and everything it represents, they have established a pinnacle of mechanical civilizations near Ciatea. Gifted with a heightened learning capacity. Learning is not something I'm trying to get through. Although, what exactly will Fast Learner grant me? Platinum coins are discounted when training. Okay, that's not really the most useful thing. So... stealth is kinda useless in this game, so... well, they also get spot and hidden, that could be really good. And with Fairy, we take huge reductions in the things that we're allowed to carry. What's this? Increased food effects. Plus 30 luck. I don't remember what luck does for this game. Actually, I should like change this. We're gonna go with pianist. This gives me musician, enhanced performance quality, bonus to performance reward. We also get traveling chef. Why is that? Is that to pianist, or is that must be something else? So we are currently the Wera, which does get traveling chef and efficient feeder. This gets bonded, and Chaos Shape would be... Chaos Shape could be really interesting, since we can forego a level up to get an extra limb, but we have no idea what the limb will actually be. Which I don't really know if I'm ready, but that could be interesting. To play as an undead and have have certain things work backwards from what they normally do. If we go Mifu, we get that Heavy Eater, which increases our hunger cap. Okay, so the Mifu grants us pickpocketing, literacy, and casting. Nefu grants us meditation, casting, and negotiation. The Succubus grants us literacy, meditation, and symbiosis. I'm going to end up choosing magic again, aren't I? Ooh, this grants us tactics, which is really good. But, as I recall, Sacred Twilight is useless, right? Not if we go for a god. And we're also immune to Divine Punishment, which could be very useful. So... I think taking the Traveling Chef might be better. I'm wondering if add just prepared. No. I'm wondering if this can potentially grant me the ability to learn stuff when I'm like at an inn or something. Or maybe when I eat something I can have a small percentage of actually learning how to make it myself, because that's one of the things that I haven't figured out yet, is how to get the recipes for food. And this gives me increased food effects. Is there any other musical focus one? I think it's just the pianist, which gives me weightlifting, throwing, literacy, music, and negotiation. Yeah, this is all over one. And so if we go here, we can actually boost our negotiation quite a bit, but the Nefu are really good at magic. Granted, if we're going Bard, that might lead credence to the fact that we should probably go We should probably mix and match depending on what we have. Not worry so much about one thing being better than the other. Because the traveling chef, as it's explained here, doesn't seem like it's really helping anything. So that meditation and magic capacity, that would give me a bonus to weightlifting, and but it would also be heavy armor. But I have weightlifting, and I'm actually going to have multiple instances of weightlifting. So with this we get literacy, casting, and we also get magic device. But I haven't ever found a purpose for magic device. With this we would get marksman, investing, and negotiation. With this, we get pickpocket, literacy, and casting. We need to pick something with decent strength because most of the stuff that we're going to have to carry around is going to be really heavy. So I can't pick a class that has strength probably below about 10, which I don't think gives me a lot of options. With this, we start with regeneration, which would actually be really good. We start with regeneration and we start with throwing, which means that we can always resort to throwing weapons like boomerangs and undergarments. Let's see. The meditation bonus, restore extra magic points. We get a casting proficiency. And we have this huge charisma base, so we'll be good for a while. Alright, let's roll this a couple times. So, Nate, the Harmonized Emperor. Father is an ex-global fern duelist. Mother was a tentacle man. Pushy thief and ancient usurper, pushy bastard, and offending machine. No. And we're 213 years old? Yes, perfect. We were born on 5/17 of 272. We are 213 years old. And we are now officially a grown-up. This is gonna be funny. We're going with, I think I am gonna go with Demigod, just so that we can, play around with the God mechanics, because I actually haven't done that. And I can't really find anything else that I want to mess around with. The only other thing I would think about is potentially going for a hill folk to have the extra strength and also start with some basic mining. That could definitely help us in the long run for making weapons. Actually, are there any other classes that start with a really high charisma base? No, it's mostly just the pianist. It gets a full 8 points of charisma. Anything else that starts with music? I think that's the only one. The farmer is a really powerful build from what I've seen. You start off with pretty much nothing in the way of combat, but you're able to pretty much pay your taxes every single time. The tourist is the literal worst thing in the game, and it even tells you that. So, yeah, alright, yeah, I can't think of how I want to change this anymore. So we'll just go ahead. Now we gotta set our oath. I'm gonna go novice just because I'm trying a bunch of new stuff. And honestly, I've never gone 5 minutes without dying. Prevent enemies from rising when their level goes beyond 1,000. Boss loot multiplier, ally feat multiplier. Nah, no. Alright, 30 minutes and we're finally playing the game. It's probably gonna take me a while to remember that we are playing a bard, and I do not have a lot of ways of dealing decent damage. Yay! Give me my food. Oh. Yes, sleep. But I'm hungry. I'm not gonna read through any of the tutorial stuff. If you guys decide to play the game, you will read the tutorial hundreds and hundreds of times. The tutorial is insanely easy. We're gonna get woken up by the fairy. And the first thing I am going to do is I'm gonna go to widgets. Oh. Okay, so, we're gonna save. We're gonna go to the title. And, we're actually going to load this really quick. And, oh, it's messed up over here, too. We'll just call this the, modern go-to. And so now I should be able to go into widgets, load theme, load this. There we go. Now everything's in the wrong place because I was originally playing on a smaller monitor. What is that? That is new. I've just realized, but you guys can't see my mouse. Actually, you can. It's just incredibly tiny. So, I'm just gonna move all of this stuff to where I like it to be. That's my experience bar, which I like over here. Those are my standard menus, my skill tracker, which I'm going to need. Actually, since we're playing a bard, wouldn't it would probably be really fun to just have, like, a bunch of, allies, rather than doing, like, the lone wolf thing that I almost always end up doing, because I get so much more powerful than all of my allies. Oh, no. No, no. Okay, so we're gonna open the inventory, and the inventory is gonna be in the wrong spot. But we're gonna fix it over time. What is this? Oh, right, right. Okay, I don't really need that right now. Make sure that abilities are visible. I don't need that in the top right corner. I can close because I got that information down here, and I always look for it down here. I don't know what this is. There have been a few updates since the last time. Guys, you can watch Unity while I try to figure out what I'm doing. Well, I forgot how to move some things. Okay, so, and we need to place this here. We'll place this like right here. So this is which hotbar EX7. Do I have something? I don't know where that widget is managed. It might be managed in a mod setting. If you guys are wondering why I have to click slightly off, I can show you by going into appearance, and if I click show background, you have to grab this part to drag it around. But because you're probably going to spend most of the game with like 5 inventories open, I usually just turn this off. I discovered that like a month ago. And try to keep the settings tab off of it. And then it's kind of small on mine, so I'm just gonna size it up a bit. Big monitor problems. I'm sure you guys know. Okay. We're gonna get rid of Unity, because Unity is just gonna be very distracting. So I don't have any questions. I'm just gonna pick that up, and you can see that it goes straight to my inventory right here. I can just go ahead and read it. I'm gonna claim the land because of course I am. I want. She's gonna ask you if you want for a familiar. You're going to pick the little girl because the little girl is the best option. She is outright the best option that this game has to offer. And the... Oh, she's already in the party. Just gonna make this a little bit bigger so that you guys can see it. This is gonna be our quest tracker, which is gonna pretty much always be full of something. I don't know, put it here. This is our skill tracker. It's just as important as the quest tracker. Alright. That's the hover guy. We'll put the pop-up notification. Yeah, the pop-up notification will be right there. And I think the next thing we should do is go into our character. Actually, the next thing I should do is... Didn't I get a mod for this? Oh, I forgot about this. Okay. Okay. Stop getting distracted for a second. We need to go into... We need to go into settings to make things bigger because I don't think you guys can see that. I'll have to take a look at why the BGM stuff isn't working. I downloaded a music pack and it's not playing. Custom whatever loader, and maybe it's outdated. it tell me how to actually use this? No. Okay. I'll figure it out eventually. Maybe. I don't know. I don't need that. No, we're not good. I think I have to go into here. That should work. So now everything is gone. Which makes sense. Just realized that that makes sense. I scaled everything. And this is gonna take a while. I'm just gonna anchor this to the top left. Anchor that to the top left. Oh, remember to anchor that to the top left. Anchor that to the top left. Make sure that this is anchored to the top center. Make sure that this is, that's good. We're gonna anchor this to the bottom right. And this is also gonna be anchored to the bottom right. Oh, it already is. And make sure that this is anchored to the bottom right. And I don't think that counts as as a menu thing. So we're gonna save, and then hopefully when I make that change again, it's gonna be like, okay, I completely understand what you want me to do. It is not. No, I don't want to be out here. I want to be able to see my health bar. I must have forgotten to anchor it. Yeah, it's still anchored to the bottom center, which where it's normally anchored. Anchor that to the top left for me, thank you. This is probably what I keep forgetting to do. Now, let's make sure that everything I plan to use is actually on screen, and we'll go ahead and eat this. So, we've got the character portraits. The character portraits also display our health values, which is really useful. Even though I can see my own health up here, it's really nice to have this so that I can quickly gauge the party information. That's there, that's there, that's there, that's there, that's there, that's there. I need more inventory. And now we got the gold bars. I'm going to show you how this gets out of hand really fast. We're going to stop showing the background. of this, and we're just gonna put this right here. You wanna know how to use an axe? Well, if you put it in your hand, you can chop down a tree. And if you put it in this square, you can use the scroll wheel. Magic, isn't it? Then you can just right click on a tree, and the tree goes bye-bye. Isn't it amazing the things you can do to nature? And we're just gonna accept all of these really quick. And now I have to actually remember what these quests are for. Then I just need to set it to a shared container, right? And then we gotta go beat this guy up. Then we go beat this guy up. Grab that. Now I gotta go kill 100 things. Get the puppy quest. Get the frontier inspector. Now we can get the frontier inspector's quest so that we can start making money. But before we can really start making money, we need to craft a workbench, and we need to make sure we explicitly do not use the Palulu. That was the mistake I made in my first playthrough. And now she's just telling us about the fact that we've made a workbench. We can use the workbench. So we can craft, and because we have all the supplies for the shipping chest, we can just go ahead and make it, but we need to go ahead and pray and meditate. Okay, that's not working. Let's risk it. It's not really a risk because that's exactly how much we have. I can't make a bed, so now when I do a rest, I should fall asleep. And that's everything we needed, so the next thing we should probably do is actually just make a bed. That sounds like a good idea. For a bed, I'm gonna need 2 of these things. Let's go ahead and track that. And I realize that it's a bit dark. We'll remedy that in a bit. I just don't have what I need at the moment. Where did the 2 guys go? I'll take that. And now he's like, go craft a torch, it's dark. So we don't have what we need for a torch. But if I destroy this, I might find some things. Okay, so need that. With that we can make that. Now we just need a branch, which we can get. And that gives us the branch. So now we can craft the torch. We have the torch. The cool thing about the torch is that it goes right here. This is our light source pocket. Anything that goes in here is essentially going to generate an amount of light based off of its value. The only thing is that there's only like 3 items that go in there in the entire game. I don't need the recipe anymore. You have been requested by Fiamma to find a lost puppy. You have been given a goal to build your first house, which is a pain in the butt. But we will do it. And this is the note that we have to pay taxes. And this is to send it to Nymel, which is the first place we will actually start running into trouble. As long as this quest is up, Nymela, or whatever, however it's supposed to be pronounced, is always going to be the same, so... But the problem is that it's a level 4 dungeon, and we're not even level... we're only level 1. And levels mean a lot in this game because it determines how many things you have. I just realized, but our hobby is self-harm. That's not a good thing. I've gotten that multiple times, and it really messes you up. Fortunately, our hobby and work doesn't mean anything because we can't perform our hobby and we can't work. So, the first thing we're gonna do is accidentally press the wrong button. We're gonna track our weightlifting. We start with lumberjacking and mining, so we're gonna be good for a while. I don't need to track regeneration. I'm happy with what that'll be going up over time. We'll track our music and negotiation. Since we're doing Bard, we'll go with light armor. We need to track tactics because that's the auto fighting. Okay, no, strategy is the auto fighting. So we're not worried about tactics. We're worried about auto fighting. And the big question is what weapon is going to show up first. For now, we'll be fighting unarmed, so we'll just use this for now. We actually started with carpentry, which is good, because that means that... Actually, no, that's pretty useless, because we won't be able to do carpentry for a while. so this gives us the stone cutter, the mason's table, the drafting table. Yeah, just keep it sorted by category. And it'd be a bad idea to go outside. This is teach us about lock picking, which is pretty difficult in this game. Alright, and that's everything. We don't need to do any recruiting, but we actually need to find you, Tiana, because you have this and this, which are necessary. I like to keep the shipping chest away from the storage chest because I'll forget which one is which. And we're just gonna go ahead and sell these. Can we use any of the other stuff we have? I don't know. Alright, let's go see if we can't find that puppy. We made a chunk of money on the first day. We do not have any armor, okay? I know what I'm doing. We have nerve arrows. When did we get nerve arrows? And we're just gonna explore for now. I don't know if I'll be able to get the puppy on the first try. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Oh, that's a good early game find. We have a gun. We don't have any mining ability, so we're gonna have to find some other way. We'll take that. We'll take that. That's an alter the elements. I don't think that'll help the build that I'm working on. Okay, we have stuff we can sell. I don't have, oh yeah, I don't have a hammer. I need a hammer. since our inventory is full, we'll just come back. And we don't need that, and that'll sell for quite a bit. I don't remember how to access that. There it is. Auto collect cards on pickup. Because while cards sell for quite a bit, they are actually worth more. Because the more cards you have, the better the drops, and the more damage you do. I believe it's damage. I hope it's damage, because I could really use some extra damage. And we're gonna use rests. Alright. I think the next thing is to get the bed back. So the tuft of grass is done. We need leaves. And with this, I can make myself a bed. First thing to do is make sure you claim the bed as your own. I actually don't need to sleep. We can get rid of that. Building a house. So I'm gonna build a house. A basic house requires a 3x3. So with a 3x3, the perimeter is going to be 3, 6, 9, 12. So yeah, I won't be able to read that in a bit. So we need 12 walls, 1 door. I don't have to do the flooring. I'll want to do the flooring, but it's not necessary. Okay, so if I recall, the door is the easy part. One of these is hard. Yeah, the walls are the hard part because they require the leaf, which has a small, like 33% something chance of dropping. The door is the easy part because it uses wood. Here's the list. Here you can actually see, does the person have a place to live? By default, you always have a place to live. So you do not have to build yourself a house, but you do have to build everybody else a house. The other thing is that you can go over here and you can look at their job, and you can see that the frontier inspector, like supervising, and his job as supervising, I believe, is automatic, but his hobby is gardening, and he can't do that if we don't have the farm sign. The girl does lumberjacking, which can't be done without a lumberjack sign, but she has a hobby in romance, which is automatic. But romance is actually useless unless you make her livestock, I think. So, I think the first thing that we should do is just clean the place up as much as possible. Put it screams in deep pain, critical hit. Miak. Oh, we gotta change. Yeah, hold on a minute. Change name to. Close up. Popularity has waned. They're abandoned everywhere. I need you to gather 2 units of Lucky Cap. There is no way I can do that quest, especially not in 5 days. I know where to get them. I know where the reliable source of them is. But, it's all the way on the other side of the game world where everything is like 20 levels above me. Lloyd will have to bring a hoe and a shovel. Oh, I just realized, but the gun's out of ammo. That means we should sell the gun because I won't be able to make bullets for a while. It was fun while it lasted. Alright, so we need to save the puppy, we need to kill 100 things. I think that is a good thing to work on for now. How did that take so long? I don't think I can make a pickaxe right now. Door tool, yeah. The only tool is that. I can't make it with quick crafting, can I? No. Funny thing happened in one of my games. I made the flower crown and I found out that I actually got attacked. The literal first dungeon I went into, which was the puppy's cave, I got attacked by something, I don't remember what anymore, and it cursed my flower headband, and on the bright side, it was the best headgear I'd have for like a good 30 days, but I was just walking around everywhere with a cursed flower headband, and by the time that I was ready to remove it, I had so many resources to get rid of it, it wasn't funny. And I find it hilarious. Something, I don't know. We also need a lot of bones. Actually, I should have gone to the bed. Why didn't I go to the bed? We gained knowledge of nerve arrow. Why are we gaining knowledge of spells? I don't know. Maybe it's just that a random chance, but we're gaining them pretty frequently. Did I just... I just got poisoned from something that I cooked. Oh, yeah. That's something I should have watched out for. How fast are we dying? Regular poison. We need a hoe and we need a shovel. That means I need the other crafters because I believe I need the carpenter's table. Which involves getting another plank. To get a plank, I need the processor sawmill. And to get that, I need rocks. Of course I do. Okay, so now we can make the sawmill. The poison is gone. And now we need 2 stones because we used all of our rocks. And now we're exhausted. But now we can make the carpenter's table. Why can't we make the... oh. We can make the carpenter's table. With the carpenter's table, we can go into the tool section. I thought we could, but apparently I made the wrong thing. What did I do wrong? Bring little a hoe and a shovel, craft these 2 farming tools. Door tool, light source resources, bed, wall, floor. Is it the tinkerer's table? I might need a tinkerer's table. The tinkerer's table requires getting a chair and a table, which I believe I can make with this. There's the chair. So with this, we just need to get more wood. Oh, I forgot about this one. Give it the mushrooms. It takes an item out, but mushrooms are relatively annoying because mushrooms are pretty annoying to deal with because their effect is completely random. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and throw this in. We don't have the processing skill, so we're not going to be able to upgrade our processing speed. Let's go around and do some things. And it might look like there's a million things on my screen, and there kind of are. But, it's one of those, you slowly learn every time you play the game what everything is. And that's what one of the great things about everything being customizable is that because you're the one who put everything everywhere, you always know exactly where to look for everything. So if it looks busy, that's because it is. There's a lot of systems that you have to pay attention to if you want to play this game. Alright, now we have access. Alright, I want the pickaxe as soon as possible, so let's track this. No reason to have this, no reason to have the, thread, I think it is, the twine or whatever. But there's a lot of reason to have string. So, we have the string, we need a stick. We can get a stick from here, kill the food it. And did we not get a stick? Yes, we did. Let the girl handle all the problems. This is why you get the girl. She's powerful. And you can make her more powerful depending on what RNG you get with her. Alright. So now we can go to tool. What is our... Isn't this a stick? Oh, no, I have to... I don't remember if I need branches or something or not. So now we have the sticks. I need to find another rock. And with this, I can give myself a pickaxe. And I am hoping that I don't die. So for the people that play Uma Musume, this is your stamina, and once it hits 0, every negative number increases your chance of failure. And failure usually means death. 90% of the time I die because of that. There are feats in the game that make it so that you take less and less damage from it. Alright. Not that one, but that one. And we don't have the ability to recycle. So I'll just let her take the poison damage. But now we have the pickaxe. So we need to get the hoe and the shovel next. Nails are easy enough. We need more rocks. Ah, there's some more. Keep in mind that this is also one of those games that the more you develop the town, the less resources that the town grows. So you need a lot of this. random stuff like the grass, the leaves, the trees, and all that other stuff, they're eventually going to stop coming back. So you're going to end up having to go out into the wild, and you're going to have to fight for every single resource. This is pretty normal, and it's pretty easy to handle. I'll take the hoe first. I usually put the hoe like over here. We need rocks. Can I? No. Okay, so I need a stick. And now I can make the shovel. And the first thing I'm going to do with the shovel is get some stuff. Just going to carve myself out a little path over here. We can always worry about the specifics of the path later. I need to find Leonin. Okay. Give it this. Oh, right, storage is over here. Storage is always over here. Resources. I'm not stupid, I promise. I have a degree in computer science, which is why I don't have a job. Wood, stone. Don't put seeds in here. Put ores in. You can put ore in here. And the reason you set all the distribution settings is so that when you press auto dump, you can just not have a problem at all. I'm gonna remove this out of my inventory for a second. Actually, I'm just gonna put that there. It'll pretty much never get used. You learned to make a poster, which isn't gonna help us. You know, something you can do if you can't find a person. That one, that's the house building quest. Viyama's lost puppy. The tax liability. Ashland has asked you to investigate a cave. Maybe I already completed it. That's just a chunk, which isn't really useful. Those are pebbles. I could throw those as a weapon. Ooh, Kumurumi. Okay, so with that, we would get Kumurumi. Not too much. Yeah, not too much. Okay, yeah, thought that was trash in there. Oh, the last thing I want to do is use one of those days and find out that it's either cursed or completely useless. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Oh. That was cutting it close. Alright, Fiamma, I screwed up. So, what do we do now? We're almost dead, so going back in is not a possibility, because we will die. What's this? That's the seed of a fir tree. Okay, so first, let's sell all the stuff we can't use. Do we have enough money to pay taxes? No, we don't. Alright, so we need some string, right? And I can make enough string. And with that, I can actually make the loot, which I opened the wrong crafter for. Great. Oh, no, I'm actually missing some planks. With oak, so we'll go with more oak. And that tells me that it's impossible because we're already in the negative. I should have been paying attention to that because I almost got myself killed. Now I have a loot. That wasn't nice. She threw things at me. Hey, and we're at the point where Lloyd'll realizes that he can't go back home because he made he gave the flower that was illegal. Because flowers are illegal in this country, and that's why they grow everywhere. That's not in my territory. I'm gonna use this later, so. Wait, where did I thought I picked? Did I? Oh, yeah, they were they weren't useful. Get the mushroom. This game is a lot like Rune Factory, where you're going to level up over time. You just need to keep doing stuff. The act of doing is what upgrades things, so even if you fail, as long as you have the skill unlocked, you're going to keep upgrading it. We figured out how to make a practice chest in our sleep, so Fiamma can't really sell that to us anymore. We just learn all sorts of stuff. Sometimes we learn how to craft stuff, sometimes we learn how to shoot magic. This is an 18, of course it is. Alright, so we have to... Do we get any meat? No. We can make some weed stew, but that's almost impossible to get full on. Alright, so we're not hungry, and so we've got a couple of turns. We got one mushroom out of all of those. We have 19 grass, and I only need 12, so... Let's go here, and we'll set the area right here. 3. 1, 2, 3. And I forgot to put the door. I forgot to make a door. I don't have the Drake and Josh meme on me at all. But just imagine the Drake and Josh meme really quick of making the treehouse and forgetting to put the door in. Because that's what just happened. I forgot to put the door. Hey, we leveled up. We leveled up. What should we work on? What should we work on? I could boost charisma. Let's see. I think let's take party animal, and then we can wander around with loyal. I'm actually going to yeah, so that takes her out of the party, and we'll come back to the party in a bit. So I forgot to make the door. But don't worry. We now have a door. And so now I can go talk to Ashlyn, and he'll say, cool. That's for a wall torch, and that's for the signboard workshop. This is the training dummy, one of the most useful things in the game. And, if this is gonna be the little girl's hut, I should probably get her a bed. Because with the bed, I can actually assign this as her house. So, go into bed options, assign the bed to Nazarick. And so, now she will, if we go over here, she'll be listed as having a house. And that means that she can start working if we can get the sign workshop. So I shouldn't have done that. I might be about to die. I don't know how I'm not dead yet. But if I grab this lumberjack sign and I just put it down, I'm gonna put it down right here. Then I'm gonna pull up all these mushrooms. So that's all she needs to get started. So she has a 121% chance to produce a log, which is great. Let's just see. Okay, so we could use another chest. This symbol means that she's got new stuff. So this is the tax evasion plan. Oh, so that's how I get food recipes. Recipe for the old lantern I'll take. The practice chest I already know. The sculpting table isn't useful at the moment. The grass fence isn't something I'd like to make use of if avoidable. At some point we learned to make sleeping bags, and sleeping bags are better than normal beds. They're better than these makeshift beds. So let's go ahead and get one set up. I'm taking a risk by eating mushrooms. This is garbage, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Well, let's take that. And we'll put it there. And, let's take that and put it here. And now that we have this, we're just gonna take this. Come on. And just like that. We have another inventory. We have another thing of inventory. Feels so, it's so good, I'd play a song. Except we suck, so we didn't even finish the song. Alright, need skin? Oh yeah, we have to go hunting for leather. Okay, I'm sorry. Guys, help! Help! I started a fight that I can't finish. Alright, am I safe? Is he not pissed off at me anymore? Okay. Okay, I almost died to an alpaca of all things. Actually, thinking about it, now that we have the hoe... Alright, now that we have the hoe, we can actually start tilling. have these seeds. And these seeds. I need the watering can, which requires scrap. I do not have scrap. And scrap is pretty hard to come by, too. Alright, where's the farming sign? There it is. Oh, right, we're exhausted. Yay! I forget what this has to do. You know what? Screw it. Let's just trust her. Gigaston the child. Okay. We have we summoned a we summoned a fairy, and the fairy meditates and cheers. But seeing as we don't have open for business at the moment, cheering doesn't do anything, and meditation is just one of those things. It's relatively useful if you can get a bunch of people together. But we could really use someone with farming. A ticket that allows you to invite a potential resident from the quest board for free, but only once. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait until something actually useful shows up. And, the alpaca is living in the house. Let's say, yeah. There we go. Didn't thing down here all that time ago? I can't access it anymore because it's like really far off screen. Date and time, equipment, skill tracker, info bar. Okay, yeah, it's just gone. I'll see you when I start the next playthrough. But until then. We still don't have the puppy. Of all things. Okay, so that's the corner. Yeah. Okay, so it's right now. We need to fix the hunger situation. And hopefully, if we're lucky, this will fix our situation for a little bit. And yeah, there was nothing useful in there. It's a new day and nothing good. Can I make... Can I make a sword or in, what do I need to make wooden weapons? I need another stick. No, that's the only one stick. Alright, I wonder if this will work. No, put that back. We're gonna go ahead and store that. And, if we go with the bow, we do have the ability to make arrows now, so... The problem is that the The problem is that the bow will inevitably become a problem in of itself. Because that means that we're gonna have to keep spending resources to make sure that it's stocked. Do arrows have weight in this game? I think they do. So, no, they don't. Okay, so I could just get 1,000,000 arrows ready to go. Except for the fact that they require ingots to make. And I can't make those yet. And let's grab one of those. We made a wooden longsword. And we need to get the trash off of our inventory. Alright, now where's the girl? Now we have 2 party members, and because the party animal is not slowing us down. We're gonna go into widgets, and we're gonna move things over a bit. I'm hallucinating, yay! I'm also confused, so things are gonna be weird for a bit. The vortex swallowed the Putit. A Putit was ruined. Putit. Gegaston the child cast magic ball. What the frick did we summon? We fell asleep. Alright. I'm not taking damage for that, am I? Well, things are gonna be easier for a while as this keeps happening. Where did those pebbles I just collected get off to? Oh, I might have to refine them. Yeah. Alright, we still haven't found our way out. We found a random gold bar, which is good. Ooh, a shirt. A hip shirt increases their defensive value. Actually, I should double check against what we're wearing. We're wearing a 2-1 or a 2-0. So this is a 1-1. So that's 1 dodge value and 1 protection value. This is an altar of the wind. Is that cold medicine? No, it's a scratch card. It's categorized as a currency, so I don't know where to spend it. Did I miss it? No, I didn't. Inventory. We have more inventory slots, but we're hungry. There is a scenario where this just goes horribly wrong. Actually, I'm just realizing we're tracking the wrong skill now. We're not doing martial art anymore. We are currently using a longsword. I should also do tactics because longsword uses a tactic stat. So we need to sell some stuff. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Sell those, that, and that. You can have the tome as well. I don't know if it's categorized as currency, I might not be allowed to sell it. Alright. Take that. Another seed. Mushroom seeds I don't need. Fir tree seed, birch tree seed. This updated. That's treasure hunting and cleaning. Treasure hunting is useful, cleaning is not. Well, cleaning is useful. how many quests do I currently have? None. So I can take this, and that'll just get completed whenever it gets completed. It's been over 2 hours. I think it might be a good idea to put this one down. It's almost time for me to do my dailies, and after that I should go to bed. But I think we'll keep playing for a little bit longer. Alright, so nope, we still haven't done it. Hey, we almost got there. Wait, I'm actually making money from doing this despite the fact that these are my people and I don't even pay them, so where are they getting the money from? Oh, actually, not a big, but I do have the salt farm attribute. I don't think that does anything though. I think it just takes HP away from me, which is only useful. I don't think it's useful. I am making a random assortment of money from people that shouldn't have any money. Alright. We should make a hammer. And then we'll just put a hammer here. Now I can turn the trash into plastic. Actually, have I? Yeah, we're still tax-free land. Add these two. Alright, so do we have a farmer yet? No. I really need a farmer. So, do we keep trying to get to the puppy? That might be the best route to go for. We're gonna try to go get the puppy this time. Okay. Interesting. Hey, some scrap. What did I need scrap for? I don't remember. I don't remember. Alright, where'd you go? Now the little girl's evasion just went up. Coconut juice, some jeans. Copper oil, which we can't get yet. Wooden breastplate. Tobacco leaf. Sometimes there are colorful plants growing in the wild. These are called medicinal herbs. You'll see effects listed in the brackets like hemostatic. These are called item traits. I've actually never gotten this tutorial, and I'm pretty sure I picked this item up before. This is a harmful substance. Actually, it's not. As far as I know, tobacco by itself is not actually a harmful substance. Unless you overdose. But everything is dangerous if you take too much of it. Hey, can this be used as a weapon? No, it can't. Blessed pair of grass light gloves with 2 protection value. Some alter the elements. That is a platinum coin. Like, I'm pretty sure even with me, you guys would have been able to hear the difference when I'm like, oh, that is a platinum coin. We can actually use that. Alright, we're at 45, so we're still not even training weightlifting yet. We don't have the lockpicking skill. Yeah, because we chose Demigod, not the one we were gonna go with. So we don't have lockpicking skill, which means we'll never be able to successfully lockpick to save our lives. Gegaston has learned meditation too. And we'll just hand off most of this stuff. Now, the question, what did I need scrap for? Oh yeah, the watering can. The watering can needs a bunch of scrap. Can I make boxes yet? What's this? This is needle. Sheer animal fur, I believe. I wonder if that lets me have leather, or does that just get me... That would be just wool. Wool can be used to make cloth, but that's not what I need right now. Let's see. We need the skin for this, which is gonna be tricky to make. But we do have the paper now. Oh, right. I wanted to see if I can make boxes, and I don't think I can just yet. Ah, there it is. I need nails. Oh, I forgot to disassemble the party. Oh, one. I want this one. This is 4.5 stones. This is a 4x4, which is 16. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is 20. And these are easier to get because I know how to just grind these things out. So we're going to auto dump distribution, the distribution, advanced distribution. I need to get rid of this textile, resource. Alright, so textiles can go in here. These three are going in the other one. We'll also do resources, and if I auto dump, that clears my inventory. And we're gonna sell this and that and these. Oh, that's my bolt, not gas bolt. These are categorized as body parts. I think I'd rather just keep it the way that I have it at the moment. And yeah, we'll make one more wooden box. This will also be shared, and its distribution is going to be seeds and fertilizer. Alright, so the only thing that we need right now is a place to put food. And to make another container, I'm gonna need more planks. And now that I have the planks, I need nail. And then I need the wooden box. Shared. Auto dump distribution. Config. The distribution, advanced distribution. Actually, we're only gonna put pretty much every food. Can I? Food stuff, seasoning, preserved food, raw food stuff. Can I tell it to take out rotten food? I don't think so. No, it didn't have food. No, it didn't have food. Oh, it didn't have food. That is twice. Food, 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 food. We have food. Actually, did I ever tell Ashlyn that the house is done? Alright, let's see if we can't get the puppy this time. A jelly robe. Button coin. We're gonna fall asleep inside the dungeon. That's not a good thing. We learned how to make a blacksmithing table. That's actually gonna be very useful later. We're just gonna eat this stuff that probably shouldn't go in our bellies. What is that? A ghost. We found the puppy! We found the puppy. Time to get out. Yay, money! Alright, alright. Yeah, found the puppy. And yeah, this thing is tiny. It stays here as far as I care. Talk. Wait. Talk. Home equipment. Do I need the faction board? I don't think it's really important at the moment. But I'll go ahead. I don't know what that does. Wait. We have a faction name? A demigod pianist, harmonized emperor. I see. The Cheater Hole, the Shining Legend, the Cold Kingdom, Unhappy Refuge. Society of Kumaromi, which is what I would name the other one. The Awakened Garden. Brothers for Trader. Yes. We are the Hopeless Society. Do not bring hope to us. We don't deserve it. Oh, right, you weren't in the party. He was. Alright. I think we're gonna end this here. This seems like a good place to stop. We've got a lot of things set up. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put this in the chest. We don't need that either. So with this, we've got a pretty okay start actually. Luck's not been too bad. We've got 2 platinum coins we shouldn't have yet. We've also got 12. Is there any chance as a farmer? No. No, of course not. I just happen to need a farmer really badly, and the game's like, no. No, you don't. Actually, let's, before we go out, we can get a fancier quest board. Oh yeah, we'll need that later. We'll need that later. The shipping chest, a wooden mortar, whistle piece, a delivery box. Right, yep. And we'll go ahead and save the load. As always, my biggest problem is that I never have any freaking food. Everybody's hungry. Alright. Well, this has been fun. I'll probably do this again if I, probably whenever I don't have any, anything finished with the game. I'm currently working on a couple of different things. One of them is actually a project I'm making in Unity. So, but tomorrow is going to be focused on Project Valkyrie, and I'm going to try to get something started. I gotta figure out how I plan to start combat so that I can start planning systems around that. I think once I figured out how I want to start combat, because I don't know much about animation, so I don't know if I can do the whole like have them swing a sword and then when the sword makes contact, because that involves getting a sword in the first place. And the asset pack I have, I can't use with my current version because my current version is 5.3 and 5.3 doesn't have access to the Fab Store, meaning I can't just use that, which means I need outside resources, which I do know how to add. But I think right now I'll probably institute some sort of I'll use probably use the collision sphere as it is to essentially just check if an enemy is within range, and then if true, then start combat. And that should be good until I should work, which I will need to make another map for so that we can do a transition. It's gonna be the tricky part. Alright. Well, it's been fun. And have a good, I guess, day, 'cause